back here at Alfred State, and I will be reading The Cat in the Hat Comes Back by Dr. Seuss. This was no time for play. This was no time for fun. This is no time for games. There was work to be done. All that deep snow, all that snow had to go. When our mother went down to the town for the day, she said, somebody has to clean all this away. Somebody has to, you see. Then she picked out two somebodies, Sally and me.
Hello, my name is Isaiah Brumfield, and I play run track and play football at Alfred State. My bad. Well, there we go. Well, there we were. We were working like that, and then who should come up but that cat in the hat? Oh, Sally said, don't talk to that cat. That cat is a bad one. That cat in the hat, he plays a lot of bad tricks. Don't you let him come near. You know what he did the last time he was here. Play tricks? Laughed the cat. Oh my. No. I just want to go in to get out of the snow. Keep your mind on your work. You just stay there. You too. I will go in the house and find something to do. Then that cat went right in. He was up to no good, so I ran in after as fast as I could.
Hi, my name is Benjamin Rivera, and I'm a wrestler at Alfred State College. Do you know where I found him? Do you know where he was? He was eating a cake in the tub. Yes, he was. The hot water was on, the cold water too, and I said to the cat, what a bad thing to do. But I like to eat cake in the tub, laughed the cat. You should try it sometime, laughed the cat as he sat. And then I got mad. This was no time for fun. I said, cat, you get out. There is work to be done. I have no time for tricks. I must go back and dig. I can't have you in here eating cake like a pig. You get out of this house. We don't want you about. Then I shut off the water and let it run out. The water ran out, and then I saw a ring in the tub, and oh boy, what a thing. A big long pink cat ring. It looked like pink ink, and I said, will this ever come off? I don't think. Have no fear of that ring, laughed the cat in the hat. Well, I can take cat rings off tubs just like that. Do you know how he did it? With mother's white dress. Now the tub was all clean, but her dress was a mess.
Then Sally looked in. Sally saw the dress too, and Sally and I did not know what to do. We should work in the snow, but that dress, what a spot. It may never come off. Sally said it may not. But the cat laughed. Ho ho, I can make the spot go. The way I take spots off a dress is just so. See here, laughed the cat, it is not hard at all. The thing that keeps spots off a dress is a wall. Then we saw the cat wipe the spot off the dress. Now the dress was all clean, but the wall was what a mess.
Oh, wall spots, he laughed. Let me tell you some news. To take spots off a wall, all I need is two shoes. Whose shoes did he use? I looked and saw whose, and I said to the cat, this was very bad news. Now the spot is all over Dad's $10 shoes. But your dad will not know about that, said the cat. He will never find out, laughed the cat in the hat. His $10 shoes will have no spots at all. I'll rub them off right off on this rug in the hall. But now we have rug spots, I yelled. What a day. Rug spots, what's next? Can you take them away?
Don't ask me, he laughed. Why you know that I can't? Then he picked up the rug, and away the cat ran. I can clean up these rug spots before you count 3. No spots are too hard for a cat like me. He ran into Dad's bedroom, and then the cat said, "It is good that your dad has the right kind of bed." Then he shook the rug, crack. Now the bed had the spot, and all I could say was, "Now what, cat? Now what?"
But the cat just stood still. He just looked at the bed. "This is not the right kind of bed," the cat said. "To take the spots off this bed will be hard," said the cat. "I can't do it alone," said the cat in the hat. "It is good. I have someone to help me," he said, "right here in my hat, on the top of my head. It is good that I have him here with me today. He helps me a lot. This is little cat A." And then little cat A took the hat off his head. "It is good I have someone to help me," he said. "This is little cat B, and I have him about, and when I need help, then I let him come out." That's a lot of cats in one hat.
And then B said, "I think we need little cat C. That spot is too much for the A cat, and me. But now have no fear. We will clean it away. The 3 of us, the little cats, B, C, and A." "Come on, take it away," yelled cat A. "I will hit that old spot with this broom. Do you see? It comes off the old bed. It goes on the TV." And then cat B cleaned up the TV. He cleaned it with milk, put the spot in a fan, and then C blew it out of the house with a fan.
But look where it went, I said. Look where it blew. You blew the mess out of the house. That is true. But now you made snow spots. You can't let them stay. Let us think about that now, said C, B, and A. "With some help, we can do it," said little cat C. Then pop on his head, we saw little cat D. Then pop, 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 little cat E, F, and G. "We will clean up that snow if it takes us all day. If it takes us all night, we will clean it away," said little cats G, F, E, D, C, B, A. They ran out the house, then we ran out too. And the big cat laughed. Now you see something new. My cats are all clever. My cats are all good shots. My cats have good guns. They will kill all those spots. But this did not look very clever to me. Kill snow spots with pop guns? That just could not be.
"All this does is make more spots," we yelled at the cat. "Your cats are no good. Put them back in your hat. Take your little cats G, F, E, D, C, B, A, put them back in your hat, and you take them away." "Oh no," said the cat. "All they need is more help. Help is all that they need. So keep still and don't yell." Then little cat G took the hat off his head. "I have little cat H here to help us," he said. "Little cats H, I, J, K, L, and M. But our work is so hard, we must have more than them. We need little cat N, we need O, we need P, we need little cats Q, R, S, T, U, and V."
"Come on, kill those spots. Kill the mess," yelled the cats. And they jumped at the snow with long rakes and red bats. They put it in pails, and they made high pink hills, pink snowmen, pink snowballs, and little pink pills. All the things that they did, and they did them so hard. It was all one big spot now, all over the yard. But the big cat stood there, and he said, "This is good. This is what they should do," and I knew that they would. "With a little more help, all the work will be done. They need one more cat, and I know just the one."
Look close at my hand. I have little cat V on his head. Our cats W, X, Y, and Z. Z is too small to see, so don't try. You cannot, but Z is in the cat, who will clean up that spot. Now here is the Z. You can't see, said the cat, and I bet you can't guess what he has in his hat. He has something called Voom. Voom is so hard to get. You never saw anything like it, I bet. Why Voom cleans anything clean as can be. Then he yelled, take your hat off now, little cat Z. Take the Voom off your head, make it clean up the snow. Hurry, you little cat. 1, 2, 3, go.
Then the boom, and went boom, and oh boy, what a boom. Now, don't ask me what boom is. I never will know. But boy, let me tell you, it does clean up snow. So you see, laughed the cat, now your snow is all white. Now your work is all done. Now your house is all right. And you know where my little cats are, said the cat. That boom blew my little cats back in my hat. And so if you ever have spots now and then, I will be very happy to come here again.
With little cats A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, and Q, R, S, T, and cat U, and cat V, and little cats W, X, Y, and Z. And that's the end.
Hi, my name is Catherine.
Hi, I'm Hannah.
And today we're going to be reading No David by David Shannon. David's mom always said, "No, David."
David tried to reach for some cookies, so she yelled, "No, David."
Oop, he made a mess. Walked on the carpet. "No, David, no."
Let's see what else David did. Oh, and he overfilled the bathtub. No, David, no.
Oop, running around with his little booty out. "Come back here, David."
Banging on the pats. David, be quiet. Potato fork man.
Yeah.
Got creative with his food.
Don't play with your food, David.
Then he decided to put all the food in his mouth. That's enough, David.
How to chew with your mouth closed.
Test, test.
Oh, watching too much TV. Go to your room, David.
Now he's in his room, he's jumping on his bed. Settle down.
Oh, picking his nose. Stop that this instant.
Now his toys are all over the place. David, put your toys away.
Oh, playing baseball in the house. Not in the house, David.
It looks like he broke the vase with the baseball. I said no, David.
Looks like he's sad. Davey, come here.
Now he's cuddling with his mom. Yes, David, I love you. And that's a wrap.
That's a cute butt.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm Morgan, and we are going to be reading The Last Chocolate Chip Cookie. There was one chocolate chip cookie left on the plate, so I leaned across the table and took it. Jack, gasped my mom, where are your manners? Offer the last chip cookie to everyone else first. Everyone else, I asked. Everyone else, she insisted. So I put the last chocolate chip cookie in my pocket and did as I was told. I offered it to my brother, but he didn't want it. I offered it to my dad, but he didn't want it.
I offered it to Gran, but they didn't want it. Oh, there's cats. And even to the cats, but they didn't want it. That's not right. So I offered the last chocolate chip cookie to my teacher, the window cleaner, the bus driver, and the dentist. But none of them wanted it.
I went all around the world and offered it to anyone I could find, including a Mexican baker with a mustache, but no one wanted it. So I took the last chocolate chip cookie into space and offered it to an alien, but the alien didn't want to eat the last chocolate chip cookie. He wanted to eat me. Spaggly, gasped his mom. Where are your manners? Offer the human being to everyone else first. Everyone else, he asked. Everyone else, she insisted.
So Spaggly put me in his pocket and did as he was told. He offered me to his dad, his brother, his gran, the catamong, his wormhole teacher, the spaceship cleaner, the spaceship pilot, and the Fraggle Friller. He flew all around the universe and offered to any alien he could find, including the four-eyed Boogie Marshmasher. But no one wanted me. Until he arrived back on Earth and offered me to my mom. Yes, I would like him, please, she said. It's lovely to meet an alien with such good manners.
I told my mom that I offered the last chocolate chip cookie to everyone else, but nobody wanted it. Then you can eat it, she said. It will taste twice as delicious now that you've been so polite. As I took it out of my pocket, I was drooling. I'd waited a long time to eat the last chocolate chip cookie. I took a bite. It tasted like cardboard glunk gloop with hairs on it. Do you want the last chocolate chip cookie? The end.
My name's Kate.
My name's Ryan.
We're going to be reading Lady Pancake and Sir French Toast today. Deep in the fridge and behind the green peas, way past the tofu and left of the cheese, up in the corner and back by a roast, sat Lady Pancake beside Sir French Toast. The leftover friends were just as close as could be, until they heard news from their neighbor, Miss Brie. The syrup is almost completely gone. A single drop's left. Just a drop, she went on.
The last drop is mine, Lady Pancake conversed. But French Toast replied, not if I get there first. Like that, he was off, and the race had begun, with Pancake behind, breaking into a run.
broccoli forest, past orange juice fountain, they climbed to the top of Potato Mash Mountain. Pushing and shoving, they fought for the lead, Toast behind Pancake, who rolled at high speed.
She screeched to a stop at the edge of the shelf, clutching a grapevine to steady herself. Toast didn't notice and couldn't quite stop, plummeting down into jam with a plop.
He scraped himself off and yelled up, "You're a meanie!" as Pancake rappelled down a rope of linguine. She bragged, "I'm the best of all breakfast food treats," then hurdled a lime and skipped over 2 beets.
I am, thought Toast, but his chances looked bleak. So Toast took a shortcut down Sauerkraut Peak. Skiing past spinach and artichoke dip, Toast vaulted high in the air with a flip. Nearing the edge, he tried one final jump, but stumbled and fell way below with a thump.
Pancake made use of her seafaring skills and sailed across oceans of soup, causing spills. But Chili Lagoon slathered Pancake in muck, and then at a fork in the road, she got stuck.
Don't go that way, yelled the chickpea to warn her, but Pancake sped on and got trapped in a corner. Caught behind dressings, one Russian, one ranch, she squeezed out and started a bean avalanche.
Toast re-emerged in the vegetable crisper, sneaking up swiftly, not making a whisper. Beans were now falling from such a great height, some kidney, some lima, some pinto, some white.
Searching for safety from raining legumes, Toast turned to hide, but was blasted by fumes of Brussels sprouts left from an old party platter. So quickly he climbed up a celery ladder.
Beside him, a lettuce leaf parachute landed. Pancake flipped out. "It is mine," she demanded. Battered and soggy, exhausted and crumbling, too tired to push, they were limping and stumbling.
There stood the bottle of syrup at last. But wait, it was empty. They stood quite aghast.
Licking his lips with a sneer that was awful, out of the shadows crept Baron von Waffle. "I got here first, while you boasted and bickered. My, was that syrup delicious," he snickered.
With one evil laugh, Waffle slipped out of sight. The syrup was gone, no more reason to fight. Trudging back home beneath layers of grime, Toast said, "Perhaps we should not fight next time."
A agreed, replied Pancake. As friends we should share. Hey, look, we can split up that butter right there. The end.
Yay!
We're talking going, walked, and three dinosaurs. Once up on time, there were three dinosaurs: Papa Dinosaur, Mama Dinosaur, and some other dinosaur who happened to visit from Norway.
One day, for no particular reason, the three dinosaurs made up their beds, positioned their chairs just so, and cooked 3 bowls of delicious chocolate pudding at varying temperatures.
So they do this pledging everywhere using yards, so yard in the idea that.
Oh boy, said Papa Dinosaur in his loud, booming voice. It's finally time to leave and go to the, someplace else.
So in the past we've done things where we've got people that we can't visit.
Yes, continued Mama Dinosaur, I sure hope no innocent little succulent child happens by our unlocked home while we are, someplace else.
Read about relationship violence, help and they're not really involved. And so that's what we're saying.
Then another dinosaur made a loud noise that sounded like a big evil laugh, but it was probably just a quiet Norway Express.
We have a loop around campus and then 4 tables or something going on.
The 3 dinosaurs went someplace else and were definitely not hiding in the woods waiting for an unsuspecting kid to come by.
Sure enough, 5 minutes later, a poorly supervised little girl named Goldilocks came traipsing along.
Just then, the forest boomed with what could have been a dinosaur yelling, "Gotcha!" but I'm pretty sure it was just the wind. The loud noise was immediately followed by another loud noise that sounded kind of like, "Be patient, Papa Dinosaur, the trap is not yet sprung." That could have been a rock falling, or a squirrel.
Either way, a golden rock was not the type of little girl who listened to anyone or anything. For example, Golden Rock never listened to one about the danger of bear and to strain a Mama's house.
So as soon as Goldilocks came across a strange, enormous house, she barged right in.
Inside, Goldilocks immediately smelled the 3 bowls of delicious chocolate pudding. Said Goldilocks, that chocolate pudding smells delicious. If only I could get all the way up to the top of that counter. Then Goldilocks noticed a very tall ladder that just happened to be there and certainly wasn't left on purpose.
Goldilocks climbed up the ladder and found herself face to face with 3 gigantic bowls of chocolate pudding.
The first bowl of chocolate pudding was too hot, but Golden Rock ate all the anyway because, hey, it's chocolate pudding, right? The second bowl of chocolate pudding was too cold, but who cares about the temperature when you have got a big bowl of chocolate pudding? Not her.
The third bowl of chocolate pudding was just right, but Goldilocks was on such a roll by now, she hardly noticed.
Soon, Goldilocks was stuffed like one of those delicious chocolate-filled little girl bonbons, which, by the way, are totally not favorite things in the whole world for hungry dinosaurs. Tired and groggy, Goldilocks noticed 3 chairs in the living room, so she climbed down to the ladder and walked out of the kitchen.
The first chair was too tall. The second chair was too tall. But the third chair was too tall. Goldilocks wasn't going to climb that high just to sit in some chair, so she hiked over to the bedroom.
When she got there, a Golden Rock noticed that the bed was also gigantic big. What is going around her? Groaned a sausage girl. The bears that live here must be nuts.
Just then, the room filled with a loud, booming noise that was either a passing truck or a dinosaur gloating. A few more minutes and she'll be asleep.
Delicious chocolate-filled little girl bonbons are yummier when they're rested.
Even a little girl who never listens to anyone or anything had to hear that. Goldilocks took a minute to stop and think, which was longer than she was used to stopping and thinking. Hey, she told herself, this isn't some bear's house. This is some dinosaur's home.
Say what you like about Goldilocks, but she was no fool. As quickly as she could, she ran to the back door and got out of there.
Just then, a rounded plane flew by, which sounded pretty much like a tour of dinosaurs yelling, "Now!" or "Charge!" or the Norway Express for chili bone time. Suddenly, in complete contrast, the three dinosaurs rushing through the front door. But they were too late.
Goldilocks was gone, and all that was left in the house were 3 disappointed dinosaurs. The end.